In the news tonight, His Majesty the King welcomes Gaza's ceasefire deal, reaffirming Jordan's steadfast support for the Palestinian people. The Prime Minister reaffirms that the National Council for Future Technology will focus on building a strong economy and promoting an environment that fosters innovation and entrepreneurship. And the Foreign Minister delivers a message from His Majesty to the Lebanese President, emphasizing Jordan's unwavering support for Lebanon's security and stability. Good evening. His Majesty King Abdullah and Dutch Prime Minister Dick Schoof spoke by phone today to discuss the latest developments in the region, with a particular focus on the Gaza ceasefire agreement. The call covered the need for all parties to abide by the ceasefire, with His Majesty referring to the agreement as an important opportunity to ensure an urgent and uninterrupted increase in aid to Gaza through all available means. The King said Jordan will continue to provide aid to the Strip and enhance the humanitarian and relief response. His Majesty also reiterated Jordan's support for a peaceful political transition in Syria that preserves its security and territorial integrity and protects its citizens and national institutions. The call also covered ways to strengthen ties between Jordan and the Netherlands, as well as expand cooperation across various fields. His Majesty King Abdullah received a letter from Prime Minister Ja'far Hassan responding to the royal letter tasking him to form and chair a National Council for Future Technology, a major step in shaping Jordan's technological future. The council, closely followed by Crown Prince Al Hussein, is aimed at positioning Jordan at the forefront of technological advancement. The Prime Minister's letter outlined the council's mission to strengthen Jordan's economy by creating a supportive environment for innovation and entrepreneurship. It said the council will work closely with the private sector and adopt international best practices. The letter also emphasized that the council's work will focus on preparing Jordan for future technological changes, supporting the country's long-term economic vision, and ensuring a prosperous future for the people of Jordan. The council brings together ministers from vital sectors, including education, higher education, investment, and digital economy, as well as experts from the private sector. His Majesty has welcomed the announced Gaza ceasefire agreement, which is set to start on Sunday, and emphasized the urgent need to maximize humanitarian aid delivery to Palestinians facing dire conditions in the enclave. In a post on his official X account today, the King commended Egypt, Qatar, and the United States for their pivotal diplomatic efforts in brokering the agreement, stressing that the truce must pave the way for sustained access to aid and relief operations. King Abdullah reaffirmed Jordan's unwavering support for Palestinians in their time of need. Minister of Government Communication and Official Government Spokesperson Mohammed Momeni expressed Jordan's strong support for the recent ceasefire agreement aimed at halting the aggression and killings in Gaza and the West Bank. In a statement on X, Momeni emphasized Jordan's commitment to the Palestinian cause, highlighting the kingdom's diplomatic, humanitarian, and political efforts, with His Majesty King Abdullah playing a key role in influencing global opinion on the conflict. He also praised the efforts of Jordan's armed forces, noting that the kingdom was the first to break the siege and deliver aid to Gaza and the West Bank. The Jordan Hashemite Charity Organization has completed the second phase of its largest ever aid convoy to Gaza, addressing urgent needs of its residents. Hussein Shibli, the organization's Secretary General, said Jordan remains committed to helping the Palestinian people, with today's delivery reinforcing that support as it provides critical assistance to those most affected in Gaza. This effort is backed by national institutions working together to ensure aid reaches the families who need it most. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun has received Foreign Minister Ayman al-Safadi at the Ba'bada Palace in Beirut. During a meeting, Safadi delivered a message from His Majesty King Abdullah, emphasizing the strong relationship between the two countries and reaffirming Jordan's support for Lebanon's security and stability. Speaking to the press afterwards, Safadi said Jordan would continue its cooperation with Lebanon across various sectors during this crucial period. He also highlighted Jordan's ongoing support for the Lebanese army, given its central role in defending the country's security and stability. During his visit, Safadi also held separate meetings with Lebanese Speaker of Parliament Nabih Berri and Prime Minister Najib Mikati. Discussions focused on strengthening bilateral relations, stabilizing the ceasefire in Lebanon, and addressing regional development. That was the news. Thank you for watching. Good night.